Hello everyone, welcome to another great adventure over here on RJB Wildlife. On this adventure, we are here at the Safari Park where I am going to be giving you the event guide for the Autumn Festival. So if you're ready for another great adventure, let's go. The Autumn Festival is the Safari Park's equivalent of the Halloween event at the San Diego Zoo. However, it doesn't lean into the Halloween elements. It is more so a celebration of autumn, getting into the cooler part of the year, and that part of the season. So the spookiness isn't there like there is at Halloween, but this is more of a kind of farm-type celebration. My best comparison for this event is this is more of a pumpkin patch type of event, where you're celebrating the harvest and all of this other stuff, whereas the zoo is more of a Halloween-themed type of event. So unlike Halloween, the majority of this event can be done during the day. And it is a fun event, but the most appealing thing for this is the fact that the park is open later. I'm talking 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And with that, you get some really fun wildlife experiences, specifically up in Walkabout Australia, which we're going to cover a little bit later. And as evident with the country music going on here in Safari Base Camp, Safari Park Radio 197.2 is going to be the main event here in this section of the Safari Park. Now, for those of you that don't know, 1972 was the opening year for this facility, and this is a little homage to that. So it is really cool that we do have this little radio station for multiple events here at the Safari Park. Now be warned, because this event does feature Scarecrows. These are the not-so-scary Scarecrows. You will have some on stilts, you'll have some running around just having some fun. They are a continuous act going on around Mombasa Lagoon before the final festivities tonight, which we'll get to a little bit later. And Nairobi Village is going to be the central hub for a lot of the festivities here at the Autumn Festival, with a lot of different musical acts and even some food options that you'll be able to enjoy as you traverse the entire layout of this event. The main goal of the not-so-scary Scarecrows is to usher you into some of the festivities here in this area, specifically the Amazing Adventure, which is a nice little maze that showcases some of the Southwest Hub's conservation efforts, specifically some of the species that are of focus there. Now, if you do get lost in that maze, don't worry, you'll be able to find all the species, so by design, you're supposed to get lost. But there are a couple entertainment opportunities here in this area. The first of which I want to point out is the Autumn Festival Jamboree, which is a Scarecrow dance show, which is going on right now. And then following them in a 30-minute interval is the Barn Owls, which is a musical trio that plays a bunch of country music that is meant to emulate the season of which we are in and usher in an amazing autumn season. And then adjacent to the Oasis on the Rocks, you are going to find the Ash Meadows, which is a musical duo, and they are going to also be singing some country tunes. If you are coming for the Autumn Festival and you want to check out some wildlife while you're here, there is one really good opportunity that also really fits in well with the Halloween season, and that is the Bat House. This hidden structure houses about 20 male Rodriguez flying foxes, and they are really fun to watch. Do keep in mind, however, when you do enter this building, it is going to be pretty humid and warm, as this is the comfort zone for these bats. And it is also going to smell like decaying fruit, mainly because this is what they eat. So do keep that in mind, but it is a super fun experience to see something that you also don't get to see over at the San Diego Zoo. With all of the festivities for Autumn Festival happening over in Safari Base Camp and Nairobi Village, you do have this option up here in Condor Ridge, which is Safari Parker. Now, this is the Safari Park's equivalent to Dr. Zoolittle at the San Diego Zoo. In this instance, he is up here at Condor Ridge educating the public on the conservation efforts with the Southwest Hub, specifically as it pertains to the western burrowing owl, California condor, and the many other species that make up the focal points of this conservation hub. And of course, you can find Safari Parker next to the burrowing owl habitat right here in Condor Ridge. So now we're going to try one of the specialty beverages for this event, and considering I did that for the zoo, I kind of have to do that here. What this is going to be is the Prickly Pear Margarita. First sip, super solid. This has been a fan favorite beverage throughout this event, and it's fairly new considering that this has just opened to the public, but it is very good, so I would highly recommend if you are coming here just to enjoy a night at the Autumn Festival. And as a little added bonus to the festivities here at Autumn Festival, the platypus lights will be on at some point after 6 o'clock. So you should be able to enjoy the platypus swimming around in the daylight without any of the nocturnal lights obstructing your view. However, the animals have to cooperate with you. And from what it looks like, both Vera and Eve have retired for the night, which is a little disappointing. But no fear, this is going to stay this way for the entire existence of this exhibit. And going forward, when we start to get into the Christmas holiday season, the park is open 1 hour later. So you will be able to enjoy these animals out and about in the lagoon. So if you're here at Autumn Festival, just know that at 6 p.m. will be the last tram ride, and it is the best of the day, as the majority of the animals will be active and out and about. And on this instance, we were actually able to see one of the new sable calves out in the South Africa yard, and astonishingly, the bongo have been out all day. So it is really cool, but as you can tell, sunset has reared its head, and we are now going to head to Mombasa Lagoon for the penultimate event here at Autumn Festival. And the main event of Autumn Festival is going to be the Reflections Light Show on Mombasa Lagoon. This is a lantern light show that takes place at 6:45 every night this event is taking place, and showcases the Safari Park and San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance in general's mission to save wildlife through conservation messaging about different parts of the world by educating guests with a lantern light show to cap things off for the event that is Autumn Festival. That's going to do it for today. If you had fun on this journey, please hit the like button. And if you would like to embark on future adventures, please consider subscribing and ringing that notification bell. And until next time, I hope to see you all again on the next adventure on RJB Wildlife.